Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Different angle this time, only because the sun's at the other side this morning, and I'm trying to do. I saw it on YouTube yesterday. The Sundance parabolic lens, which I've got one. Trying to light fatwood up. I have tried it, lighting it up with a magnifying glass, and had no success. Well, they seem to be able to get it up with the Sundance parabolic lens. So I'm going to give that a go and see how we go. As usual, you should be using sunglasses when you're doing this, because the focal points on this, when you're doing anything with the sun, and it's coming out bright now, which is really good. The sun, focal points on sun is really bad for your eyes, so I am going to be wearing sunglasses when I'm doing this, because I don't want to bugger my eyes up. But anyway, I haven't used this very much. I prefer magnifying glasses, to tell you the truth, because I've had a lot more success with them. I found this to be, it's okay, but not as good as a magnifying glass, to tell you the truth. But let's give it a go. Anyway, I'll take those reading glasses off. And I have cleaned it. And this was, the sun's over there. Here we go. Just get the focal point on it. I hope that's in shot. Certainly seems to be got the focal point going there, but see, normally I'd have char cloth. I have got char cloth. I bought some char cloth out here. Normally you'd have char cloth going by now. And this is good fatwood too, so. Well, I've got smoke going. This is a problem, yeah. Because you're moving around, you can't keep it. You can't keep it still enough. See, that's the focal point. Now, as far as I can tell, the focal point is right there. it should, as far as I know, that should be getting very hot very quickly. This is what the trouble I was having the other day when I was trying with the magnifying glass, is I just couldn't get it to go. I tried and tried and tried with my magnifying glass. See, I'm getting a bit of smoke there. I don't believe, I couldn't believe, yeah, getting smoke. See, the key is being able to hold it still, I think. Doesn't make very good YouTube, I don't think. Watching someone burning fatwood with a bloody magnifying glass. I've got lots of action going on there. I am getting smoke. My cat wants to get out. So it is getting hot there. As they say, smoke means fire, that's eventually. Maybe the key's the thinnest piece of fatwood you can get. Because it didn't take it this long with on the Sundance side. The Sundance side, they had it going within 30 seconds. It's definitely smoking. So I'm not even getting it anywhere near it. I've got plenty of action going on here. Just whether it'll get hot enough to get on the fire. There's a bit of smoke coming off it. It's certainly got smoke coming off it. Magnifying glass, I sat there for ages the other day trying to get it going and it just would not go. I was trying on fluff and everything, it just wouldn't get hot enough. But as I said, with the Sundance video, they showed it on video. It was a lot faster than this. This was like 30 seconds. This is taking ages. You'd never be able to hold it still enough at the focal point to get it to go, and I don't know, it could smoke there for ages and still not get hot enough to go, I think. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's going to go. Not sure. Like I said, with the magnifying glass, you just can't seem to get it to hold it. I even work on the edges of it, and you just can't seem to be able to hold it on there long enough, the focal point, to get fatwood to go. And this is with a 6-pound magnifying glass, so like with char cloth, I'd normally have it going in half a second with this sort of sunlight. See, that's not even smoking now, because I've got char cloth here, char bits. It's not char cloth per se. See, that's already going. That's got an ember on it now. As soon as you focus it, that char cloth or char bits, you get it going. It's almost instantaneous. It's no dramas whatsoever. And I find that with just about any type of char material whatsoever. As far as magnifying glasses and char cloth or char materials, doesn't matter what type of char material it is. As soon as you focus it, it starts to ember up straight away. There's no fooling around with it whatsoever. And I've done that hundreds of times with all various char materials. It makes no difference to the char. Magnifying glass, it just decimates it. Yeah, well, I don't know. I can get it to smoke, but I can't seem to be able to get it to actually go. Because I could ember transfer that char cloth now easy, or char bit. That'd get that before it consumes itself. Like I could get that onto that fat with no dramas whatsoever. because it'll but I just wanted to see if this parabolic lens, yeah, it doesn't seem to want to do that. Certainly it did blacken it. Look at that. It certainly it did blacken it. Look at it. Yeah, it did blacken the it did blacken the there. I suppose if you just left it there for a while more and persisted for longer, yeah, it did blacken it. Look at that. Because if I wanted that now, it's no dramas whatsoever. And this char cloth or char material, it's actually it was sent with one of my pumps, fire pistons. I think it's just it looks like milk cartons or something like that, along those lines. I'll take glasses off. It doesn't take long to get char cloth or char material to ember with a parabolic lens. That lens is not a bad lens. Like, I'm not trying to run the lens down. It just wouldn't get the char cloth done like the fatwood done like they tried to do on that, which they did do on video. I have to admit, I just tried. I can't seem to be able to replicate it, which I wanted to do. But anyway, this is a bit longer thing, and it is morning sun, so I thought maybe the morning sun might be able to do it. Maybe in midday I might be able to do it. Come back and revisit this, and get it to do it. And I might try and cut some really thin slithers of fatwood, and like thin shavings of fatwood. Take the sunglasses off. Not looking at the lens anymore. And try and revisit that now and get the thinnest possible thing, because I think the thin ones will actually go. But yeah, it's an interesting experiment, because I do like fooling around with this parabolic lens. I haven't played with it that much. I prefer the magnifying glasses. It's not a bad bit of kit. but it's a lot larger, and I've got it in one of my kits, but I don't play around with it that much, mainly because I usually fool around with the magnifying glasses. They're more what I prefer to do when I'm doing solar. But yeah, now that I've got onto flint and steel, I tend to fool around with it more. But I do love solar ignition because it's so easy when you're playing with char cloth or char materials. As you see, it takes me 30 seconds. Less. It takes a lot less. Half a second, even with a parabolic lens. Anyway, just an experiment. Fooling around today, only because I saw that on the Sundance site about it, and it piqued my interest because I wanted to try it. I will revisit and see if I can get fatwood. I haven't been able to get, as you saw, I haven't been able to get it to go even with a magnifying glass. I am interested though. I will see if I can get a more powerful magnifying glass. Like the 6 powers are good, but I might try and get a 10 or maybe even a 20 power magnifying glass. And I've always wanted to see if I can get fatwood to go with a magnifying glass, because if you can get fatwood to go with a magnifying glass, that would have to be one of the better ways of doing it, because the sun's free, and fatwood's such a good firelighter. If you can get it to go with a magnifying glass, yeah, why not? Anyway, thanks for watching.